Now, AJ Fox with your local Weather Authority forecast.
We were hoping for a little bit of cooling today. I think we probably got it. It was pretty nice outside.
A little bit, and the cloudiness helps out. You know, when even though the temperature may be the same, but when you've got pure sunshine, it feels hotter than if you get a little shade. I mean, shade goes a long way.
True.
Right? Take a look at what I wanted to start with was the fact that the timing of this time-lapse photography from Half Dome has the sun right there in a perfect position to start off this time-lapse. And so it started off very clear up around Yosemite National Park, and then the clouds started to roll in later on in the day. They were thin, but more are on the way. That's my point, as I want to make. We're at 91 in Madera. Merced's already only at 87, so it didn't even get into the 90s today. 93 in Fresno, 94 in Visalia, and also Hanford, 95 in Lemoore, 96 currently in Porterville. Compare that to 24 hours ago. Yeah, you were right to think that. 4 degrees, that's a noticeable amount. 1 degree in Hanford, Porterville, maybe not as noticeable, but Merced dropping 7 degrees. You're going to feel that difference. The clouds started to come in there first and now spreading across the valley, and they're fairly thin clouds right now. Not a lot of oomph to these clouds. If we widen that view out, you'll see where the oomph is. It's in Northern California. Center of the low is way offshore, and this front that's starting to move in, obviously more weather activity as far as rain is concerned for Northern California, and reaching as far south as the Bay. According to Futurecast, we're going to see some of that rain come in tomorrow, and right as it gets into the Central Valley, it kind of runs out of gas, and so we're going to end up with clouds, yes, and I'll call it partly cloudy through the day tomorrow, but as far as rain is concerned, it looks like we're not going to get any this round, and so that's what we had previously thought, and so that's still going to support that idea. 59 tonight in Porterville, same in Visalia, 57 in Lemoore, 58 in Coalinga, San Joaquin 57. Mendota the same, 58 in Madera, 57 in Chowchilla and Merced, Los Banos 55, look at that high, 81, 82 in Merced, 83 in Chowchilla, Fireball 86, 87 in Mendota, some 90s still, 90 and 5 points, Huron, Coalinga, Kettleman City, Corcoran, Tulare, 88 in Visalia, 89 in Porterville, Pixley and Delano both 91. Air quality, also a huge improvement. Good air quality all the way down to Fresno County. South of that, it's just in the moderate range, but that's a big improvement there as well. Tonight, 62 with variable clouds, northwest wind 10 to 15 miles per hour, so the wind is increasing a little bit. They'll back off a little bit during the day tomorrow, and a high of only 88 degrees, and so that's also a noticeable drop in temperature. So for tomorrow, again with that 88 and the breeze kicking in, the clouds and bringing the cooler temperatures, wind will become an issue this weekend, not necessarily a problem, but an issue. And so the windiest days are actually going to be on Sunday and then into Monday, it looks like, where we could see 20-mile-per-hour winds, keeping our high temperatures in the lower 80s at that time. When the wind backs off a bit and the sun starts to win out, well, temperatures are going to rise again, and we're going to be back into the lower 90s, but I've put it off. Yesterday we were talking about lower 90s on Tuesday. Now we're talking about lower 90s on Wednesday. Your regional forecast is available on our website at yourcentralvalley.com. And if we can go all summer where I push that 90s back to the 7th day every day.
We'll be okay with it.
Oh, yes. I would love it. It's impossible, but I would love it.
I'm excited to see the low 80s, though.
Yeah, it's going to feel great this weekend. Yeah.
Very cool.
Thanks, AJ.